And let's talk about the other type of injection, command injection, that we care about. Here we see a file finder. We want to find a file on some server, and we are going to provide our own file name over here. So let's see, we are going to look for star.php, and the result was, here it is, we found index.php, found a full line. And so I can actually make this a bit bigger. Let's see. There we go. So it's found my file. And if we go back and we run something like star, that'll work too, because the code under the covers is this. It is doing an exec on the command ls space -ltr and then the file name. So it's just again doing some concatenation. And as you can guess, this opens it up to be vulnerable, because somebody can put in a different command at the end of this one like this. So we are just going to say again star.php, and then we are going to say something like, so, just keeping it not so harmful here in the example. So you see that it's starting to mess with the command. It's doing 2 commands instead of 1, and that can be a problem. And then if we do some more concatenation over here, so you'll see. And then perhaps something like, you see it starts to output some information that should be confidential. So how do we remediate this? So we need to look at something in the PHP documentation, and that is called escape shell command. And we are going to look at the manual, and here it is, and you'll see that it looks a little different from the previous, the code here, but we can use it almost directly as is. So here we go, and then we'll run. And there we go. So let's try the same thing here again. So you'll see it escaped it. So we can't do our wildcard searches anymore. So we need to do, and there we go, it lets us find our file now. But now if we try to do, and then we try to do something like, you'll see that it doesn't let us do what we were looking for. It doesn't show us the file, it just runs the command. And we can try that with some other ones, like for example, if we try to escape this again and do who am I to see what the user of the server process might be on our operating system, we just do that, and you see it escaped this semicolon again, so there was no result. So that's exactly the kind of functionality we are looking for here, and that's the remediation